Emergency Summit. They will be discussing their next steps after Niger's coup leaders ignored a 7-day deadline from ECOWAS to reinstate the deposed president.
The current political unrest and coup in Niger is putting ECOWAS to the test. The Economic Community of West African States bloc was formed in 1975 and comprises 15 African countries, including Niger and Nigeria. It was set up to foster trade, but it has also addressed political and military unrest in the past, with some success. It sent peacekeeping missions and ECOWAS-backed forces into the Gambia, Ivory Coast and Guinea-Bissau. Nigeria's President Bola Tinubu, who is also currently the ECOWAS chairman, appeared to be pushing for military intervention, but analysts say that's unlikely. Nigeria would have to provide the bulk of the military resources and is itself struggling to deal with an insurgency. Also, ECOWAS members are split on the use of force. Mali and Burkina Faso both support Niger's coup leaders and have said they will come to its defence if necessary. Meanwhile, other countries are backing diplomacy and suggesting ECOWAS extend its deadline for the reinstatement of Niger President Mohamed Bazoum. But mediation attempts have so far been rebuffed by the junta. So the bloc may now look to expand the economic and travel sanctions that it has already imposed.
DW reporter Waisu Idris joined us earlier from Nigeria's capital, Abuja, where the members of ECOWAS are meeting at this moment. And he told us what's happened so far.
Well, presidents from West African countries and members of ECOWAS have started arriving at the venue of the meeting, which is taking place at the presidential villa, Abuja. They are going to meet on issues that has to do with this impasse on Niger, because whether they are going to take the issue of military intervention or they are going to continue with the economic sanctions and then seeking for bilateral solution through diplomatic means, which has been on, especially from yesterday, what we have seen.
Now, ECOWAS is a pretty diverse bloc of countries. What is at stake for them in this standoff with Niger?
Yes, ECOWAS is hoping to find solution to this problem as soon as possible, because it is a test for ECOWAS as at the present situation. This is the first time ECOWAS is taking a military intervention in any member country. And some are seeing this as an aggression. Already a group has approached ECOWAS court here in Abuja. They want the court to declare the military intervention as an aggression against Niger Republic's integrity, because it's a sovereign country. You cannot attack it. You can only improve. You can only use pressure groups, civil rights organizations to restore democracy in that country.
Now, there are also reports coming in that Niger's military leaders have formed a new government. What more can you tell us?
Yeah, the military junta has announced a 10-to-1 Council of Ministers, which is an indication of consolidating of their power, the grip on their power, because they already announced a prime minister who was working for the African Development Bank and has a lot of contacts abroad. Some people even see his own presence as serving a link, a kind of trying to give the junta credibility. Because after several efforts to meet the junta, the former governor of Central Banks of Nigeria was able to meet with the military leader, which was an indication of going to the prime minister, who happens to maybe work with him in some areas. So it is consolidating their power there and telling people, telling ECOWAS that there is no possibility of bringing back Bazoum as president. Maybe negotiation of when are we going to hand over to the next and how are